Greetings, fellow Whovians, and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. How are you? Have you had a great August? Let me know in the comments below what you've been up to this month. But as August comes to a close, as does the summer, let's round off this month with the Doctor Who quiz. Yes, as the title suggests, this is a quiz dedicated to anything and everything relating to Doctor Who. No Google here, this is just a bit of fun, but let me know in the comments below your scores for this quiz, but please try and keep the answers out of the comments so everyone gets to have a turn. We start off, as always, with round one, Who Knowledge. This is a straight set of 10 questions, all worth 1 point each. And this is basically a general knowledge of Doctor Who. But slight twist on this one. August was my 40th regeneration. It was the big 4-0. So I've put in a few celebratory type questions in this round. Best of luck. Here we go with question 1. Who was the youngest out of these 3 actors to become the Doctor in their respective eras? Was it A, Peter Davison, B, Matt Smith, or C, Ncuti Gatwa? So I'll ask that question again. Who was the youngest out of these 3 actors to become the Doctor in their respective eras? Was it A, Peter Davison, B, Matt Smith, or C, Ncuti Gatwa? Question 2. Russell T Davies shared a panel at this year's San Diego Comic-Con as part of an intergalactic Friendship Day crossover with which Star Trek showrunner? Question 3. In the episode It Takes You Away, which creature does the Solitract turn into when they speak to the Doctor? I'll give you a clue. This was from the Jodie Whittaker era of Doctor Who. So which creature did the Solitract turn into when they spoke to the Doctor? Question 4. Which Sixth Doctor story celebrated its 40th anniversary in March 2024? So not only have I celebrated my 40th anniversary or 40th birthday, which Sixth Doctor story celebrated its 40th anniversary / birthday in March 2024? Question 5. How old were Tom Baker, Colin Baker, and Christopher Eccleston when they became the Doctor in their respective eras? How old were Tom Baker, Colin Baker, and Christopher Eccleston when they became their Doctor in their respective eras? Question 6. Which Doctor companion duo or actor and actress in real life also celebrated their actual birthdays on the same day in August? So I'll read that question out again. Which Doctor / companion duo, actor and actress in real life, celebrated their actual birthdays on the same day in August? Question 7. Which famous London location was the host of the 2024 Doctor Who proms? Question 8. The character of Mags turned into which mythical creature in the 7th Doctor story, The Greatest Show in the Galaxy? Question 9. Colin McFarlane was announced to be returning as the character General Austin Pierce in the upcoming Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea. But in which other Doctor Who spin-off did this character make his first appearance? And finally, question 10. Who was the oldest out of these 3 actors to become the Doctor in their respective eras? Was it A, William Hartnell, B, Patrick Troughton, or C, John Pertwee? Whilst you are mulling over those answers, if you are new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. Big hello. And this is a channel dedicated to anything and everything relating to Doctor Who. So there are reviews, news features, editorials, quizzes, of course. They're all on the channel for you to enjoy. Also, there is even more fantastic Doctor Who content on my Timey Wimey Review TikTok page. And you can also check me out on Timey Wimey Review on Facebook page and on X at Review Timey. I will put all the links to those web pages on the description below. Does anyone say web pages these days? Man, I am starting to sound old even though I'm in my 40th regeneration. Anyway, enough waffle from me. Let's go through the round 1 Who Knowledge answers. Again, they're all worth 1 point each. Hope you got them all, 10 of those correct. Let's find out with these answers. So starting off with question 1. Who was the youngest out of these three actors to become the Doctor in their respective eras? Was it A. Peter Davison, B. Matt Smith, or C. Ncuti Gatwa? The answer was B. Matt Smith. Peter Davison, he was 29 when he was given the role as the fifth Doctor. Matt Smith was 28 when he was given the role of the 11th Doctor. And Ncuti Gatwa was the ripe old age of 31 when he became the 15th Doctor. So the youngest out of those was B. Matt Smith. Question 2. Russell T Davies shared a panel at this year's San Diego Comic-Con as part of an Intergalactic Friendship Day crossover with which Star Trek showrunner? It is Alex Kurtzman. So it's the current showrunner for Star Trek, who has overseen quite a lot of series, I should say, for Star Trek, including Discovery, Lower Decks, Strange New Worlds. So the answer I was looking for, if you're a massive Star Trek fan, big well done if you got this correct, Alex Kurtzman. Question 3. In the episode It Takes You Away, which creature does the solid tract turn into when they speak to the Doctor? So this was from the Jodie Whittaker 11th Doctor era, and the creature was a frog. It was a frog that also had the voice of Grace, Graham, the companion's ex-girlfriend. And so I was looking for there was a frog. Question 4. Which Sixth Doctor story celebrated its 40th anniversary in March 2024? Well, this was Colin Baker's debut story as the Sixth Doctor. It is, of course, The Twin Dilemma. Now, I'm still due to video my review for The Twin Dilemma. I watched this back in March. I've got all the notes ready. It's all scripted and ready to go. I'm just trying to find time to film it. It will be happening. I will be reviewing The Twin Dilemma for its 40th anniversary, and it'll be coming soon to the Timeline Review YouTube channel. Watch this space. Anyway, moving on to question 5. How old were Tom Baker, Colin Baker, and Christopher Eccleston when they became the Doctor in their respective eras? They were 40. Okay, so we've just had, obviously, the big number is 40. There's your clue there. So very well done if you got that one. The answer I was looking for is 40. Question 6. Which Doctor companion duo / actor/actress also celebrates their actual birthdays on the same day in August? Believe it or not, it is Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred. They celebrate their birthday on the same day, August the 20th, I believe, off the top of my head. Could be 21st, I could be way off. Let me know in the comments on the actual date. But it is Sylvester McCoy, who celebrated his 81st birthday recently, and Sophie Aldred, who celebrated her 62nd birthday. Very happy birthday to them, and a happy heavenly birthday to Anthony Ainley, who was, of course, the master in 80s Doctor Who. He also shared the same birth date as Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred. Question 7. Which famous London location was the host of the 2024 Doctor Who proms? It is the Royal Albert Hall. Well done if you got that. The answer was Royal Albert Hall. I hope you did listen to the Doctor Who proms. If you haven't, it is on BBC Sounds. I do recommend you check it out. It was amazing to listen to. Can't wait to see the televised version of the proms later on this year. Question 8. The character of Mags turned into which mythical creature in the 7th Doctor story, The Greatest Show in the Galaxy? It was a werewolf. That's the answer I was looking for, and quite a terrifying werewolf when I first saw that story and that cliffhanger. But that's the answer I am looking for, a werewolf. Question 9. Colin McFarlane was announced to be the returning as the character General Austin Pierce in the upcoming Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea. But in which other Doctor Who spin-off did this character make his first appearance? It was Torchwood, Children of Earth. If you just put Torchwood down as your answer, you still get that 1 point. The spin-off I was looking for is Torchwood, but specifically it was Torchwood, Children of Earth. And finally, question 10. Who was the oldest out of these three actors to become the Doctor in their respective eras? Was it A. William Hartnell, B. Patrick Troughton, or C. John Pertwee? The answer was A. William Hartnell. He was 55 when he was given the role as the first Doctor. Patrick Troughton was 40 when he was given the role as the second Doctor. Again, magic number of 40 for the Who Knowledge Round. And John Pertwee, he was 50 when he was announced as the third Doctor. Total up the scores and let's add them to the next round, which is round 2, Companion Files, the Doctor Who Companion Files. So this is going to be a set of 5 questions, all worth 1 point each, set on a particular companion to the Doctor. And since it was International Dog Day earlier this week, I've set it for the Doctor's robotic best friend, K9. So this is going to be 5 questions all about K9, all worth 1 point each. Very best of luck. Here is question 1. Which classic Doctor Who story did K9 make his first appearance? Name the classic Doctor Who story where K9 made its first appearance, or his first appearance. Question 2. Which writing duo is credited for creating K9? Question 3. John Leeson is the original and longest serving voice artist for K9, but can you name the other actor who provided the voice of K9 for the classic Doctor Who season, season 17? So I'll read that one out again. John Leeson is the original and longest serving voice artist for K9, but can you name the other actor who provided the voice of K9 for season 17 of classic Doctor Who? Question 4. In which modern Doctor Who episode did K9 make a return, which also sees the 10th Doctor reunited with former companion Sarah Jane Smith? Name that 10th Doctor episode. And finally, question 5. How many K9s has there been in the show's history? Has there been more than one K9? I'll give you a clue. Yes, there is. But how many has there been? As you're thinking about those answers, I'll just quickly mention again that I will be attending Hooverville 15 in Derby on Saturday the 31st of August 2024, and that's located at the Quad at Derby. I'm not affiliated with the organisers who are running the show. I'm just going to be there as a fan. You might have seen this on my Timeline Review YouTube short that I've done the other day, but yeah, I'm going to be attending Hooverville 15 as a fan. Never been to this Doctor Who convention before. I'm super excited, super pumped to see all these wonderful guests from the world of particularly classic Doctor Who, but of course we've got some other ones from the spin-off series such as Sarah Jane Adventures and the Big Finish audio range as well. Yeah, can't wait to come. If you do see me, come and say hello. I'm very free to chat with anyone and everyone on that day. I'll be going on my own anyway. So yeah, I'll be very much grateful for a little bit of a chin wag and a little bit of hello. So yeah, just wanted to announce again that I will be there at Hooverville 15 in Derby, the Quad, on Saturday, the 31st of August. All right, enough of me waffling again. Let's go through the answers for the Doctor Who Companion Fact Files, all about K9. So how many did you get right from those 5 questions? Here comes the answers. So question 1, which classic Doctor Who story did K9 make his first appearance? It was The Invisible Enemy. The Invisible Enemy is the answer I'm looking for. Incidentally, I have just recently reviewed that 4th Doctor story on the Timeline Review YouTube channel. I recommend you check that out after this quiz, of course. Question 2. Which writing duo is credited for creating K9? It is Bob Baker and Dave Martin. A fantastic writing duo, written lots of classic Doctor Who stories. But the answer I was looking for this one is Bob Baker and Dave Martin. Question 3. John Leeson is the original and longest serving voice artist for K9, but can you name the other actor who provided the voice of K9 for season 17 of classic Doctor Who? It was David Brearley. Very well done if you got that answer. That's quite a tough question. You've got to be super hardcore fan of Doctor Who if you knew that one, but very well done if you did. Yes, so he provided the voice of K9 for season 17 of Classic Who, so I'm assuming John Leeson was just not available to commit to the role of K9 on that particular season. Question 4. In which modern Doctor Who episode did K9 make a return, which also sees the 10th Doctor reunited with former companion Sarah Jane Smith? The 10th Doctor episode was called School Reunion. Fantastic episode. I love that episode, School Reunion. And finally, question 5, how many canines has there been in the show's history? If you said 2, wrong answer. If you said 3, wrong answer. If you said 5, you're way out. The answer is 4. There have been 4 canines, different versions of canines, all looking the same, of course, but 4 canines in the show's history. So starting off with Canine Mark 1, obviously he made his appearance in The Invisible Enemy and travelled with the Fourth Doctor and Leela through time and space up until the end of season 15, The Invasion of Time, where K9 Mark 1 stayed with Leela on Gallifrey, and at the end of that episode, or the 6th episode of The Invasion of Time, you saw the Fourth Doctor with a massive crate saying K9 Mark 2. K9 Mark 2 was with the Fourth Doctor and Romana from the Key to Time season 16, all the way to season 18 at the end of Warrior's Gate as part of the E-Space trilogy. K9 Mark II stayed with Romana in E-Space, so there was no more K9 in the TARDIS. For K9 Mark III, he made an appearance in the Doctor Who spin-off K9 and Company. It was basically written in that the Doctor gave Sarah Jane Smith a gift in the form of K9 Mark III to continue those set of adventures that never really materialized. But K9 Mark III did make an appearance in the 10th Doctor episode School Reunion. So it was still K9 Mark III who made his heroic sacrifice and got blown up while saving the universe from the Krillitane. But at the end of School Reunion, we got to see K9 Mark IV. The Doctor built a new K9 for Sarah Jane Smith. Better, bigger, badder, and newer, I suppose. And obviously, K9 Mark IV stayed with Sarah Jane Smith and was in the Sarah Jane Adventures. And I believe, story-wise, left with Luke Smith when Luke went to uni. So, yeah, it's now K9 and Luke Smith. Very well done if you've got all those questions correct. Total up those scores, add them to the final round, which is round 3. A slightly different round I've not done on this quiz before, but this is a bit of a loose tie-in to the Doctor Who Star Trek crossover that's been going on over since July and throughout the summer. So in the spirit of friendship is universal, round 3 is Doctor Who Star Trek Aliens. Basically, for a whopping 2 points. For 1 point, I want you to name the alien that will be appearing on screen. And for 2 points, I want you to name which show it's come from. So whether it's either Doctor Who or Star Trek. So for 1 point, name the alien. For 2 points, name the alien and which show it's come from, either Doctor Who or Star Trek. For this answers, I'm not after if it's like any, the specific series of Star Trek it's come from. So I'm not going to say Next Generation, DS9, or Discovery, anything like that. Just basically either Doctor Who or Star Trek. Best of luck. Here we go with alien number 1. Alien number 2. Alien number 3. Remember, I'm looking for the name of the alien and whether it's from Doctor Who or Star Trek. Alien number 4. Alien number 5. And alien number 6. Did you know those aliens? And more importantly, did you know whether they were from Doctor Who or Star Trek? Let's go through the answers for round 3. Starting off with alien number 1, it was, of course, the Jem'Hadar from Star Trek, particularly Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So 2 points if you knew the alien and whether it's from Doctor Who or Star Trek. Well done if you got them both. If you did put the Dominion, I will give you the points as well. I'm in a generous mood. I'm in a friendship generous mood. Of course, the actual alien race was the Jem'Hadar, but they were part of the Dominion. So I'm very happy if you put Dominion for your point there. And of course, Star Trek. Well done if you did also say Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Okay. Number 2, name that alien. It is the Quarks. No, not Quark from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but the Quarks from the second Doctor story, The Dominators. That was the name of those aliens. Question 3, alien number 3. Did you get this one right? It was the Gorn from the classic original series of Star Trek. So it was Gorn from Star Trek. Alien number 4. I did look human, but he is an alien, and it is Q, played wonderfully by John Delancey in Star Trek. Q made his appearance in the very first episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, Encounter at Farpoint, and went on to be in subsequent Star Trek episodes and series such as Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Star Trek Picard as well. Again, wonderfully played by John Delancey, who also made an appearance in Torchwood Miracle Day. But for this answer, the answer was Q from Star Trek. Alien number 5, did you get this one right? It was the Adipose, of course, from Doctor Who, specifically the 4th Doctor episode. Sorry, not the 4th Doctor episode, Series 4 from Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor episode, Partners in Crime. And finally, alien number 6, did you get it right? It was the Sea Devils. Originally come from the 3rd Doctor story called the Sea Devils. So, of course, they're from Doctor Who and will be the aliens for the upcoming spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea. Very well done if you got all those questions right. Add up your totals and let me know in the comments below what is your score. It is out of 27 for this month. Even if you just get 1 point, let me know in the comments, because you know it's all about the taking part. It's only just a bit of fun, and to be honest, if I was playing, let's say, University Challenge or Only Connect, they're really tough quizzes, or even just a general pub quiz, I feel like one of those big-headed aliens from Star Trek, when I'm like, yeah, I've got that question right. Screw all the rest of the questions. So yeah, let me know. It's all a bit of fun, but yeah, let me know in the comments. And also let me know if you enjoyed this quiz, what you'd like me to see do in the future for these quizzes, or what rounds that didn't quite tickle your fancy and gone, oh my God, Mr. Timey Wimey Review, why did you do this? Let me know in the comments. But a massive thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed these quizzes. I've enjoyed doing these quizzes, and I'll keep carrying on throughout the end of each month. But I'm also going to be doing a special quiz to celebrate 25th anniversary of official Doctor Who audios through Big Finish. So I'll be doing my Doctor Who Big Finish audio quiz, hopefully for September as well. I'm in the middle of creating it, so hopefully time permitting, I'll be also uploading that video in September. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Facebook and X. And do check out my other fantastic Doctor related content on the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page. And of course, right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Until we meet again.